Welcome to Operation Steely Gaze and what could be our last guerrilla operation. We are recovering some very important intel from an advent vehicle. You know, Bradford, he probably left a briefcase full of MKOM secrets on a train, and you know, we phoned the train company. They won't send them back because Bradford's probably also a fare dodger. So we've brought some retrieval experts. That's right, not just one, but two specialists. Our objective is about to be doubly hacked. So in addition to two specialists, we also have two rangers, so we can run around doing the things we do but quicker. So what that means is for the first time since the very start of the campaign, maybe, we have zero, that is absolutely no engineers. Why have I written no engineers on my blurb? That's a proper long one. We've got no grenadiers, no big explosions, no little infernos. I think more importantly what that actually means for our squad makeup is that we don't have any shredding ability, which is why I prepared for this. This time, we might actually hack the mech threats rather than deal with them in an alpha strike. So anyway, let's get moving. We can talk and fly, presumably. I mean, we're operating outside of the barriers of any reachable law. Nobody's going to bring us up on talking and flying at the same time. So anyway, the reason for this weird team makeup is some of our guys are really close to being promoted to Colonel, which is why we have to really take Magical Trevor, Lots, the Listener and Tolk. Because this genuinely could be our last guerrilla op. We might be straight into the final missions for our next mission, I'm not sure. So, oh yeah, so we've got CSM here, because CSM and the Pithers pretty much have to come on every single mission. Garav is here because it's been a little while since he's been on a mission. That's genuinely the entire reason. We're dropping Grenadiers because Garav needs a run out. Because he needs to stretch his legs. If we all die now because we lack shred or we lack explosives, I think we need to blame Big Vac Garav. So anyway, why are we here in it's New Mexico, isn't it? Not the old New Mexico, because it said on the outskirts of Los Angeles. I suppose outskirts of Los Angeles could be the old New Mexico, but we were in the new New Mexico, and did nobody tell Firaxis there was already a New Mexico? So genuinely, the only reason we chose this mission is that we're so close to the end of the game that I don't fancy having to face Viper rounds in the final mission. That's it. Any other month, Viper rounds would be no concern, because, well, I guess at the very start of the campaign when all your troops have 4 health, then the extra poison damage from Viper rounds would be a concern. But then back then, I suppose if you get hit by any shot, then you're pretty much dead anyway. So, you know, rest in peace, shamed, tribute, classic early game casualties. Tribute was like smashed in the face by a Muton though, he doesn't count. But anyway, I very much digress. We've got 8 turns to hack this vehicle. This could be a little bit dodgy, because the vehicle is quite clearly reachable in 8 turns, but we have to get round this side of it to open the door. And there's going to be plenty of stuff between us and there. How far into the map are we? We are quite far into the map. We're kind of we've almost started in the centre of the map. So we're going to scout out a bit. Then Trev could... That can't be an apple. Is it an orange? No. What has a stem like that isn't an apple? Oh dear, that's copyright infringement if ever I've seen it. Anyway, let's get the ridiculous mover and shaker. Let's get moving and shaking. That's not bad. An Andromedon trooper, straight up. So let me run down the list the Shadow Chamber's given us. Andromedon Trooper, Officer, Lancer, Mech, Sectopod, Shield Bearer, Archon, Codex. So that is an Andromedon Trooper just by themselves. So they'll presumably be a Mech pod with an Officer and a Lancer. And what we could do, if we do fancy it... Hold on. You could just dead-eye that guy dead. The Andromedon moves towards us. Although, what we could do, actually, is a proper alpha strike. With Lots. That would kill him. Then we would struggle to deal with the Andromedon who's already in cover. How do we want to play this? Because we certainly want to take them out in one turn, because that's the cool thing to do. So what we're actually going to do is this.
Throw in the hook.
We use the spider suit's free move to go up here. And we can Deadeye now the Andromedon with the AP rounds. Or we can kill zone. You know what, let's just Deadeye the Andromedon. That's going to be the threat. Like I said, we've got trouble getting through armor, but if this hits for a lot of damage, as it does, then the listener can finish off the Andromedon in its first stage. And then we've got the blue screen rounds to take it through to just kill it dead. See, that guy was always going to take some... Well, that's actually the easiest... Excuse me. That was actually... This is ridiculous cover. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe Big Vat Garav is just like 1 square away from being able to skulljack that guy. And when I say I can't believe it, I most certainly can. So let's not bother with any concealment. We are just rushing straight towards cover, the objective. And also cover. And maybe activating guys over here. Nope, that's fine. Kill stage 1. I think Toke could just take the Andromedon out by himself at this point. Now that was just implacable, right? Right. I didn't actually see what it did. So we've got Elton Toke around the corner to Rapido Firo, a dead Andromedino. It's always nice when things go to plan. So now all we're dealing with is a trooper. Now we've got lots who can slash him. And that would pretty much guarantee him dead. Because either he starts burning and he's dead. Or he tries to run next turn and he's dead from Bladestorm. That could, however, activate more stuff. Especially because we are now literally in sight of the thing. We've got a Mimic Beacon though. And we've got cover to use it from. So you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just caution to the wind. This is a bad idea, by the way. If you're playing along at home, never do this. Right, he's burning, so he's not going to be able to do much anyway. Now, the problem is, no activations. It's annoying. And obviously, we can very much easily finish off this guy with Gaurav or CSM. We can guarantee any of them. We've got Combat Protocol, we've got a stock on CSM. But I would rather stack the kill onto lots. So we're just going to leave him to burn to death. As you do. Because we are humanity. We are humane. You know what? Don't even Overwatch. Don't even think about Overwatching. We could have probably just dominated the Andromedon, I've realised. So I don't want the listener to move. Because moving to here could still activate a guy if it's right there. So we don't want to move at all. He's untouchable anyway. He's burned to death. Which is a shame. I'd rather see the Bladestorm. Bladestorms are probably the coolest kills. Right, so what we can do from here now is conceal. And you know what? Move all the way up. What could possibly go wrong? That's... Oh, I've had a terrible idea. I've had a terrible idea. And it involves one hell of a kill zone. And also some domination at some point. Because when... that's... Oh, no. Oh, no! Four targets. 4 kills. 4 kills. 4 shots. I'd say it's going to be worth using one of the free reloads just to get that extra shot back if we're going to do this ridiculous kill zone. And we're going to do this ridiculous kill zone. We've got to level up our sniper. We're going to do the ridiculous kill zone. So cheeky reloads. And a ridiculous kill zone.
They're not getting through.
I mean, they very well might get through here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Now, what we can do... Oh, we don't actually want to blaster bomb this entire thing because that would destroy the objective, and that's a terrible idea. But what we might be able to do is catch enough there. Now, this will activate everything. This will activate 3 pods at once. It will activate everything apart from the Sectopod pod. So... Oh, there might be a... So we know there's 2 Archons around here. There might be a Codex with them, which is something to look out for. So what I want is hitting as much stuff as possible. But if we can't really do it... You know what? Would I sooner hit that car than I would hit that trooper? That should be fine, shouldn't it? Just taking away that slight edge. No, but the car might explode though. No, let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk having Viper rounds for the last mission. Let's just go with this blaster bomb. So that is going to destroy some Archons. Not literally. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. Now, this is using kill zone on Archons from miles away. So hits would be nice, but and I'm hopeful, but it's difficult.
It's still moving.
So we wanted to destroy that car for 2 reasons. One is because it's an exploding car beside enemy troops. Oh, Trev. Archons are difficult to hit. I was more wanting the kill zone for these guys. The mech is the particular one I want to get hit on kill zone. The officer could dodge this. I reckon this is going to be a dodge. Well dodged. He dodged right into it, so it hit him right over the heart. Anyway, the second reason we want to destroy that car is because the car is full cover. Now, I think it's still going to be full cover, but it means that Trev can definitely shoot past it now that it's mostly destroyed. There's the shot we really wanted on the mech. That means Toke can easily take it out with a rapid fire. Right, that is where the other Codex is then. I wouldn't mind this shot missing, to be honest. Because... that... Well, we didn't hit a single Codex, did we, actually? A single Archon. So, what I'd... Oh, but if we do this, then we can't dominate a... We've got a choice between an attempt at domination. Oh no, of course we exploded these guys, so we definitely want this guy. I'm an idiot. So we've got an attempt at domination. Or a stasis, or a mimic beacon. This is actually really poorly done. I didn't realise how far away Lots really was. So we can sprint up, because we're going to have to. Either way, the officer's going to get a flank on the listener. So what we're going to do, if either way he's going to get a flank on the listener, what we're going to do is move right up to this Codex right here. Are we? Yes, we're going to move there. Because the listener's going to get implacable from killing the Archon, unless it goes really badly. But if we move into cover first, if he gets a hair trigger, he can then shoot at the mech.
Go, go, go.
If he gets a hair trigger, he should be the one to put down the mimic beacon. But it's important that we get implacable and touchable on someone. And probably taking out the Archon is the best move over the mech. Now, a hair trigger here would be really handy.
Check it before you get too close.
Implacable, so we should move away. We should move away from Lots. And probably not into the full cover, because we're not going to have anyone else in full cover, and we want the listener to be shot at least once. So we're going to move the listener out to here. Now, I don't think that Toke can actually hit anyone. So it depends what we want to do here. Because we can move Toke up and get some reasonable overwatch from him. We can reload with a free reload and get potential Guardian overwatch on a lot of stuff. Or we can send aid protocol to lots, and that might help him. So we'll leave that for now. Oh no, here it comes. Here's the play. Here's the play. And if this doesn't work, we're actually dead. What we do is we hack and get control of this mech. 53. Oh, Garav. You useless so-and-so. So the mech is now supercharged. Oh, the mech is now supercharged. So the Mimic Beacon... Thing is, we definitely can get CSM in range of the Archon we want. But it's not in cover. We can get him into cover in range of the Archon that's got most of its health. And I think that's what we're going to do.
Moving to position.
It's like Denny's just watching this on a screen at MKOM HQ. Commander, this is what happened. I was going to go into an Irish accent, and I just did a stronger Scottish accent, which is offensive in its own right. But Denny's just watching on a monitor back home. Commander, why did you not send me on this, Commander? Look, literally, I am perfect for this situation. You know what would be perfect for this situation? A Colonel Sharpshooter. Get a move on, Trev. Get promoted, and get out here and help us out. So anyway, all we have left is Toke. So we're going to gamble on some Guardian Overwatch. Because Guardian Overwatch is exciting. We get a free reload, just in case. Just in case we get free Guardian Overwatch and it takes all the shots.
Come get some.
Now the thing is, if the officer moves, Toke's got a reasonable shot at taking him out. Oh, that's poor. Reasonable chance of the Archon going down, but far, far better that the Archon goes down than any of our guys. Right. If we get hit here and Bladestorm, we are rolling. Bladestorm before he hits. Well, Guardian before he hits then. Guardian? You are a literal Guardian. That's amazing. That's spectacular.
X-ray neutralized.
Right. Now the mech is a problem. Oh dear. Oh. Well, this isn't good. The Guardian Overwatch has run out. Oh, that's good. This is good because we were wanting to move from this position anyway. Trust me, we did not want to stay in this position. So the Codex is teleporting. It could have a shot at lots and really do some damage. A good turn. We aren't dead. It was a good turn. We can Mimic Beacon this turn if we need to. What's Trev got? He's got nothing. He's got another free reload actually. And he's got a single shot.
We're green to go.
What can he actually kill in a shot? Because if he can kill any one of these guys, then what he can do is take a pistol shot at the Archon, which is probably going to help. You know what? I fancy that. Do I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I don't fancy that. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Measures. And I always had confidence in my sniper.
Target eliminated.
Target Eliminatia. And an 80% on that guy. Who... We'll wait for that. What is the big guy going to do? What is actually left? We've got that big Archon just floating around. We've got a sectopod somewhere. What does Lots have? Is it I keep forgetting. It is untouchable. Right, untouchable is better than implacable in this case. Because what we can do is come over here and sword this guy. And if we activate the sectopod, that's fine because, yep, we've activated it. But Lots will be untouchable. We move the listener. And then the listener will be untouchable. Jesus Christ. It's all kicking off. Right. We've got capacitor discharge. Yes. How much damage does that do? 7 to 10. But in a limited range. Do we just want to take out this Archon? Is that what we want? I kind of want stasis on the sectopod, to be honest. But it's not going to happen. Mimic Beacon would probably be a good idea. And also moving the listener... Oh, no. Right. Moving the listener up to here.
What's over there?
What is over there? It is a world of hurt. Right. No more teleporting naked computer ladies. Right. Implacable now. So again, Lots is not even going to be in cover this time. So what we're going to do is... who knows at this point? Right, we've got to move Toke no matter what. And no matter what, he's not hitting these guys. No cover.
Heading out.
No cover, no prisoners, no surrender. These are the best missions. As soon as you go, right, there's no actual point in cover. Those are the best ones. Right, so what we can do is Mimic Beacon, we can get it up to there. So who would actually go first on the Mimic Beacon? It would be the Archon, but the Archon's busy. Can the Archon move after he does the big fiery ball of flame? I don't think so. We could leave the Archon this turn, apart from Trev's... Well, if Trev shoots it once, though, he's going to have the... He's going to have a third move. Which isn't what we want, I'll be honest. I don't fancy giving the third move. Or we could kind of bank on... These guys have all got repeaters. 10% chance to kill, right? Right? So that is 10%, 10%, 10% if they all hit. And they're not all going to hit. It's going to be... my 7% is a good chance to hit. I'll be honest. And 81%. So we do 7. If these all hit and it doesn't dodge, we've got 7. We've got 3, yep. We've got 10. We've got 24 damage, which... If it doesn't dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, 24, right. I suspected that'd be the case. So if everyone hits their minimums, then we can kill the Archon. And we'll just leave this pod. This pod is fine where it is. I'm having a bit of a think, to be honest. Untouchable, untouchable, uncareable. So what are we going to do with this? What I'm going to do is... We could blaze some of our own pinions, if you know what I mean. And what I mean is we want to destroy all this cover so they can't just sit there. And Blazing Pinions doesn't actually destroy cover, does it? It doesn't matter. So there's a point to note is that once the Blazing Pinions have been fired, they're going to land anyway. Like, we could kill this Archon. This area is still going to be, you know, napalm bombed in the morning. So, at the very least, we still do want to move everyone away. And I ran so far away. What does Garav actually have? Does Garav have threat assessment? He has threat assessment, right. Who can you give that to? You can give that to anyone. Right, here it comes. Here's the play. The play of the day. Here it comes. Here it comes. Who do we want? Who do we want on? Who do we want on the play of the day? Right, what we're going to do... That's a bit close to the Blazing Pinion, isn't it? And that might break line of sight to Garav. Which would be a poor... Well, that'd be poor, wouldn't it? It's not going to break line of sight to Garav. What we're going to do is move the listener here. Play the day, play the day. Here we go.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have
objective in range.
Information of the target package. Move to acquire.
Now we go aid protocol on the big guy. And what this will do is increase his dodge. No, it increases his defense. And particularly what it does is gives him a covering fire overwatch shot. Now he's got one shot in his gun. So what's going to happen is we're going to throw the Mimic Beacon down. The sector pod will shoot at least once or twice at it. That should leave this guy to actually move first. I reckon this guy will move first before the trooper. Certainly. Maybe before the shield bearer. Hopefully before the shield bearer. If not and the shield bearer moves, then that's tough luck. We've still got a chance of killing him on Overwatch anyway because we've got him on flank. So we definitely have to use the Mimic Beacon now, which is a grand, it's a bally shame. But you got to do it. And now I think also that Gaurav gets a free Overwatch shot from Ever Vigilant because he didn't attack this turn. So, in the absence of nothing else, we're going to start taking these shots. And that's done 5 damage. That's more than the minimum. We're on our way to killing this guy. Now he's already got Battle Frenzy. You know what, Tolk, you just come here and shoot him repeatedly in the face with your 93s. And if a repeater gets him, a repeater gets him. 7, that's minimum. A crit or a repeater execution would be nice. 3, dodge. See, that's why I didn't go all out to kill this guy. He is certainly frenzied. Right, that car's exploding. Stuff over there is exploding. You want to know what's happening on the other side? It's probably more explosions. Damn it. It's the sector pod that moved first. Right, at least we've got holo targeting and... Oh! Oh! That's a genuine reaction. Right. Untouchable. I don't know why he's not gone for the Mimic Beacon. Maybe he can't see him. The Lancer. What is going on any of this? He's just moved into the Blazing Pinions. Mimic Beacon's still up. We've just got the shield, the Stun Lancer to go. No! That is cheating. That is cheating if ever I saw. How much damage has it actually done? He's going Blade Storm first. And if he puts him on fire, does that mean he doesn't get damaged like we've seen before? Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. What a turn. What I don't know what he's doing, but what a play. Can we all just give it up for that Stun Lancer? Right, so this guy does get a move now, which is unfortunate. Does he get 2 moves? He gets 2 moves. Oh, that's not good. But he's going to do a lot of damage to Tolk. He's not going to kill him. Can we all just give it up? But give it up for me. For me, because what a commander. Oh, for Christ's sake. Jesus. That was very nearly the first time I've done a proper swear on this entire campaign. Right, Trev's back. Guess who's back? Back again. It's Trev. He's not going to have kill zone. What do we want on here? We want Bladestorm over there. Jesus, yes we do. We want lots right there and swording everyone who comes down. So we'd also quite like these guys to die too. But there's a problem with that in that the listener does not have ammo. The listener can You know what? Can we get the Archon? Get the Archon? Get the Archon? La 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 la. Oh no! Could we Blazing Pinion like over there and they just land right into it? I mean, probably, but I don't care for it right now. What I do care for is I don't think the Archon would kill this guy. So 6 to 9, 7 to 8. But this would actually hit. But then that would crit actually take him out. You go big or go home. That's pretty good. Because I didn't actually want the Archon to kill him. Has Trev got line of sight on him? No, I don't think so. But what this means is that the listener can take him out with a sword. Which is always a good time. What do we want Lots to do? What do we want for Lots to do? What ammo did I eventually put on Lots? Tracer rounds still. No, it doesn't matter. He still needs to get to that beacon. The stun lance is dead. It's the Archon we need to worry about. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We've got to kill everyone and get Lots and talk over here. Right, it's going to hinge on this shot from Trev killing the shield bearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Ashley, what's your Deadeye on 12 to 15 damage on this guy? Sorry about this. This is why you get mods. If you're playing along at home, don't do a purely unmodded game. There's little mods that add like just damage counters here, and there's so many quality of life things. So if you're playing along at home, don't do an unmodded game just for the sake of doing an unmodded game. I'm doing it because I started this campaign on YouTube, and it's, you know, staying the same throughout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we Deadeye the Archon. It's got 9 damage. You know what? CSM, you've been waiting a long time to do something cool and good.
On the move.
So how about destroying the objective? Would that destroy the objective? Oh no. That was dumb. That was very, very dumb. Right, what we're gonna do? We'll start faffing around. Start bloody faffing around. No, right, we're just shoot the bloody alien, Trev. What are you waiting for? This is your job. You should know what you're doing. Right, good job shooting that bloody alien. You did it.
Hostile target down. Asset located.
Ooh, superior scope.
Target package secured.
DFA, death from above. There's no point in you moving at all, is there really? You just stay there and reload.
Locked and loaded.
Because, I mean, the listener can kill either of these guys. So you know what? Maybe we just come here and kill that guy. Oh no, he's going to have to reload and stay still to do it. Which is sometimes what you have to do.
Ready to engage.
Hair trigger, please. Oh, he's burning up now. Hair trigger would be nice. If a hair trigger, we'll just go and sword that guy. Da 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 da. Sometimes things just work out for you. Sometimes you make your own luck. Da 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 da. So we've got Lots, we've got Garav, we've got CSM, we've got Toke. And as much as I don't want kills on Garav or on CSM... Oh, you can't see that guy past that car. Well, that would be unfortunate if I just moved there without thinking. But fortunately, I'm not a complete idiot sometimes. So we've got Combat Protocol that now does 6 damage. Might as well use that rather than the 90% shot. Contact down. There's nothing to worry about. There's never been anything to worry about. Right, I'm not sure if Toke's got a free reload left. He did, so we can move up. Get some Guardian Overwatch over this bit. Oh yeah, we need to hack this objective as well. Hold on, right. These guys are going to land, and they're going to die. And you what, CSM, you can help out. Oh, it's not even a shield bearer, it's just 2 troopers. Officer and 2 troopers is not a mech, it's not anything with armor. Oh dear. Da 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 da.
Got some advent here.
Yep, that looks like Advent to me. Oh no, CSM's gonna get a kill now. Mistakes have been made.
Hostile target down.
Where's your Blade Storm? Where's your Blade Storm? Right, Guardian will kill him. There we go. Oh, 3 shots on Guardian. Potential for a 4th. Go on, Toke. Oh. Right, the person I do want to level up most is Magical Trevor. Because the sharpshooter skill that you get at Colonel is amazing. So let's keep on this train. Promotion.
Target neutralized. Menace 1-5, we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
So what we'll do is bring the Archon over. And yep, I saw on the interface we could just sword the Archon. So we might as well. You've done well, my friend. Sleep well on the journey to the next life.
Controllate prima di avvicinarvi.
And then we sprint the specialist over.
Got it, moving. On the move.
It's like, I don't know if this is a hackable door or if we can just open it. I'd rather it be a hackable door. Oh no, it's going to be, the objective is going to be the thing that's going to be hackable. I'm an idiot. So, someone open the door for these fine young specialists coming round the corner. We just open the door and there's nothing there. Well, it's not one to open. Oh god, imagine if after all this it does actually glitch out. Right, there we go. There's an objective there, lads. Someone ought to get on that.
I guess that'll be okay.
I guess we can hack the objective.
Good to go.
You know,
Killing time.
there's nothing left on the map.
Menace 1-5.
But it doesn't stop Big That Gara for being ever vigilant.
Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Right, who do we actually want to get the hack? It depends on what it...
I'm on it.
Because Toke has a better hacking skill. Because Toke early on got a plus 20 to hack, which means he should be our combat hacker, but I've just never bothered retraining. Oh no, Toke has a slightly less of a hack skill. And none of these are worth writing home about anyway. So, we've got a few days on the current tech anyway. I'd rather get the reduced contact cost. Hacking's not gone well for us today. I mean, we've stopped the objective exploding, which is the baseline.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. A couple of wounds. But I really enjoyed that mission. We didn't take grenadiers. I kind of went out of my way to make it stupid by activating almost every pod on the map at once. But I think that shows you the ridiculous power. It's a bit unbalanced towards the end game. Just imagine if we'd even in that situation, say instead of one of our specialists, we had a grenadier with, like, we had Denny in his place, and just the mech would be dead. The mech would have died on the Overwatch contact. I was about to say we'd have killed the sectopod instantly, but we did literally kill the sectopod instantly. That was a stroke of luck. I think it might not have gone so well if we didn't get an execution on the sectopod. But as you can see, everything went exactly according to plan. Not a single missed shot, which is ridiculous considering the... Well, I say not a single missed shot. Overwatch shots missed. Trev's kill zone. Big string of misses. So, we're coming up. I think in this little bit of base management, we are actually going to unlock the final stretch of missions. Because it's only a few days until we complete the Avatar autopsy. And there's a pressing storyline need to go for the last mission as soon as possible. Gameplay-wise, not so much. If you're willing to take the moral consequences of not doing the last mission straight away, we could just keep training off our guys. It could probably be justified as that, like, you only have one shot at this final mission. Which I think might literally be true as well. You only have one shot at the final mission. And therefore, if you're not ready for it, you have to get ready for it. You have to get ready as soon as possible. But with only one shot, you can't afford to mess it up. I think though in Iron Man, if you fail the final mission, you do get to restart at the start of the final mission. It's not just all or nothing on the last mission. The last mission is... I'm not going to say it's the most difficult mission in the game, but on paper it's the most difficult mission in the game. Only... how is Tulk wounded for fewer days than Lots? Moreover, how with 77 kills have you not been promoted? How with 57 kills when you came to us as, you know, a promoted guy, have you not been promoted? I can say we're probably not getting Tulk promoted. We might get Lots promoted.
Hello, Commander.
So we've got Alessia Lazaro, which I'm just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go view it and see what our AWC park is. Nitro Shadow Step. I mean, that's useless, right? We're never using you. I mean, we were never gonna use you anyway, because how close are we to the end of the game? Supplies, no thanks. We're 3 days from a supply drop and we've got 800 supplies. What we're struggling for, well, we're not really struggling for, is Illyrium and Intel. We are 8 days away from... Now, we're not going to make it in this one. There's still going to be a couple missions to come. So what are we scanning for? We're scanning for some Intel? That sounds like something I'd be doing.
New course.
And I flew so far away. Finish that off. Finish off the ominous glow, which is an odd crystalline substance that caught the attention of our low-frequency scanners. They recovered a sample for Dr. Tigan to study. Assorted loot, I say no thank you. So we've got enough intel now to make contact with Western Europe, which is certainly what we want to do.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
We have.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
I think some of our radio rooms are upgradable.
Attempting to establish local...
Incoming message.
You've done amazing, Commander.
Patching it through to
Well,
your quarters now.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
We're still in vague danger of losing this via the Avatar project because it's free pips. There's breakthroughs coming. We've only got one facility unlocked, but New India, and then we'll have Western Europe in 6 days anyway. You know what? We're fine. We're just kind of waiting for our armor to come through. Got a war suit on the way. Tolk's back. It's like we're not even that fussed for going to the black market just yet, because we'll go to the black market this month. Hold on. Oh no, I was just reading it wrong. I was like, hold on, is that a Shadow Project not moving? But no, it's there. It's 1 day away.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the
Yo,
commander.
get this for a great plan.
Commander, Central. The
Listen to this
Shadow Chamber
plan.
has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the psionic gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in
Check
lockstep
this
with the
plan.
signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
It gets worse.
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Here's the catch.
That, without an elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote
That's not it
control.
yet.
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
It's me.
That was different.
It's me. I'm the Avatar.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front
Ah,
door.
Bradford, it will be fine.
Give you some time to think about this, Commander.
I mean, I'm not sure what there is to think about.
This specimen, this being is something
So the
else
plan
entirely,
is, we've
something
killed an
beyond
Avatar.
anything we have ever seen. Yet somehow,
And we
our
recovered
humans once
also
again
an
fail.
Avatar from the Forge facility, which is kind of the blueprint for other avatars. So what we're saying is that the commander, as in the person, the human commander, becomes the Avatar and gets sent on the final mission. So what is our actual objective now? Because that should be it. Yep.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
Oh, we're at endgame.
Heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the Rapid processing of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
It looks like we've
I'm
got
moving.
our work cut out for us, Commander.
I'll say that for sure, Bradford. Oh, that's a power conduit. This isn't what I wanted to upgrade. Shadow chamber. So we can't upgrade the Psionic Gate yet because we have a mission. And it is the Advent Tower mission.
We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
As Bradford says, this is very transparently the beginning of the end. This is it. We will not be launching the mission right now because as you can see, this is your last opportunity to spend all your available intel. You can get extra soldiers, you can get a squad video feed, various things, and it's all really good. Apart from that one, you never want to get squad-wide individual concealment because that's a bit of a it's not very useful and it can actually damage you. But we'll go over these later because we are not ready yet.
Reading you loud and clear.
We're very close to being ready though. We're very, very close. We've got facilities we can knock out in case we need a little bit more time. Humanity has not been... Well, here's the thing. Humanity has not been processed yet because it will only be when we assault. We're only going to assault the radio tower when the message is going to go out. That's when we hijack the station. And they're not doing the message yet, so they're not starting yet. So it's fine. So what we're going to do in the meantime is go to... We can't really go to the black market, can we? Can we still do research? Please tell me we can still do research. Excellent.
Commander.
We can get the cache decryption in a few days.
Disrupt the Advent dampening.
Whew. So let us just get some supplies then.
Plotting new course.
There'll be a new mission almost as soon as we get to the supplies, I'm pretty sure. Not that we really need the supplies, if I'm honest. It's still ticking down.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to
But so far as I'm aware, the game can pretty much just continue as it was. As it is, as it was. So let us go to... There's no point in going to the black market yet. This is right here. Let's scan this for a couple of days until we've got a bit more intel, and then we go to the black market, then we get some Illyrium. Then we buy the Illyrium. CSM still coming along, singing a song. And you know what? I don't care about any of these. Is it time? I think it might be time to put Epiphanes back in the tube. Because these are the exact same options Epiphanes has. So these guys are now pretty much on the same level. And as much... What I did in my single-player campaign is I took 2 Psyops with me on the last mission, and it was ridiculous. We just dominated an Andromedon and an Archon, and that was it. No, we didn't. We dominated a Gatekeeper, actually. That's what we did. That's kind of my plan. That's kind of spoilers. There's not necessarily going to be a Gatekeeper in the very first stream you go to, but just in case, we're going to try and dominate it. But anyway, what I was saying is that I'm probably going to take Epiphanes with us, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on the last mission all the troopers that have been with us the longest, that got us to this point, and they'll be the ones to see us home. CSM will go on the assault to the radio tower. Epiphanes will go on the assault on... It's not necessarily an assault. We don't know what's on the other side of the Psionic Gate. So what I'm going to do, I'd say Soulsteel is... Well, let's... If we go sustain, right, that means we've got a free... We've got a very risky Mimic Beacon, essentially, is what we have if a Psyop has sustain.
Alien facility coordinates locked
hello.
in, Commander.
Let's... You know what? What's the cooler name?
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. Hello, Commander.
I think we just need more and more intel.
Number of valuable applications stemming from this
What we're going to do here, right? What we're going to do
assembled as soon as the research is complete.
is go straight to the black market, and then we're going to go straight to assaulting a base, where we will take Magical Trevor, we'll take Denny, we'll take the Listener.
Market is open.
We don't really need any of those at this point, do we? No, why am I bothering? We've got 1,600... Oh, Jesus, right. Buy Illyrium. Buy Superior Speed. That's probably good enough. Unless we want Superior Repeater, which I don't really care for. So what we're going to do is go to Western Europe and assault the facility. Just to give us that little bit more breathing room. Or we could just let it run. Well, essentially what we want to do is we do want to... Oh, what timing. They've just had a breakthrough just as we've got here. Oh, I don't want to go back to the Geoscape to save now. But there we go. It's been a roller coaster of an hour, as... Well, it has been for me. And I'd like to hope you agree too. We've got a full roster to choose from. We're going to assault an alien base, and we're going to assault the base in Western Europe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've technically got enough of a colonel level team to assault the final base, but I definitely want Magical Trevor up there. In all honesty, Devlin Caster's like the actual best trooper we've got. Denial second best, just in terms of the AWC packs. But that's not how we operate. We'll be taking whatever... Who are we going to take on the final mission? Epiphanes, Denny, Owned You, Denial, Tolk. We're definitely going to be taking Tolk because we want the medical stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep training up Tolk, keep training up Magical Trevor, and I'll fill out the rest of the squad when it comes to the next video. So what I'll say is, that's all for next time. That's all for Wednesday. So thank you very much for watching. As you see, the end is well within our grasp. But we're not quite there yet. We're not quite at the finishing line. We're on the home straight. And we're nearly there. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time.